Wow, hello. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I want to be upfront. I went through like a lot of archives of trauma to go through this, and I cried a little bit. So I'm expecting the same reaction out of everyone in this tonight. My name is Veronica. This is a story about my fuckboy, Evan. Yay! Give it up for him. So a little bit about Evan. That's I can just leave now. I feel like you've seen all you need to see.
Is that really him?
It's a ChatGPT representation of him.
Nice. Okay.
What you're not seeing is the sleeve of bird tattoos.
Oh.
Yeah. But that was the vibe. So what he had going for him, 6'4". He was 6'4". He was older than me and my coworker, so I had to do it. Unfortunately, he was very funny. He was a very funny man, which is hard to find. He had a large penis, and he slept on Star Wars sheets.
It's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. So what could have gone wrong? I don't know. Let me walk you through the hall of red flags. As I mentioned, he had really bad tattoos. They were not only ugly, they had no meaning. Like, I would ask him, I'd be like, oh my God, you know how you, like, when you see a guy with tattoos, you're like, oh, what does that tattoo mean? Oh, does that represent, like, someone that died? No, he was just like, oh, I don't know, they look cool. So they were ugly. He was on 2 separate ultimate Frisbee teams. Y'all, that is unnecessary, okay? We don't even need to be on 1, but he chose to be on 2. He had a man bun at the age of 27. He drove a baby blue Honda Fit. Yeah, Star Wars sheets, aforementioned. And the biggest red flag, probably one time he tried to give me back underwear that was not mine. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me walk you through what happened here. This was a work romance. This was my first job out of college. I was 22, and very important thing to note, frontal lobe not developed, okay? We're gonna keep that in mind for the rest of the presentation. Now, him and I, we had like an immediate connection. Like, it was obvious to everyone that we worked with that there was vibes, but at the time when I started, he did have a girlfriend. So he was just my unattainable, hot, older coworker that you have a crush on from afar. Everything's fine, right? Until one fateful evening, I had a housewarming party at my apartment. He shows up, he beelines towards me and breaks the news and says, hey, I'm newly single and I would like to take you to dinner. So obviously I did what I should have done. I said, yes, I can't wait. My dreams are coming true. So we go on a first date, and in a rare moment of maturity that I was having at 22, I did ask him on the date, hey, I was like, I know you just got out of a relationship, but I do like you. We work together. I don't want things to get messy. I just like to know what your intentions are. And he said, my intentions are to date you. I have a huge crush on you. I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay, we're in love, right? We're in love, yeah? He literally texted me, I had a great time last night. Glad we were able to talk openly about intentions. See you on Monday. And I want to stress that while we were dating, like, we hung out maybe like 3 or 4 nights a week, plus we're seeing each other at work, and everyone at work knows. We're in like a work friend group, we're going to happy hours, we're doing all the bullshit. This is like a known thing that's going on, and if he's not with me, he's playing ultimate Frisbee. But then comes Thonggate. So Thonggate, I was at his apartment one night. We had a little baking date night. I think we baked like cookies for a coworker's birthday. Like, again, this was a very like known thing. And after a passionate moment of lovemaking on the Star Wars sheets, we're getting dressed and he gives me back a thong that is not mine. Now, I think most of you are probably like, obviously you just immediately left. No, I didn't. I said, oh my God, I don't think that's mine. That's so crazy. That's so funny. And he explains, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That must have been left over from my ex when we lived together. 10 years have gone by. I can see now that he was either cheating on me or hadn't done laundry in months. But at the time, I was like, oh my God, he's being so honest with me. He really trusts me enough to tell me this. Wow. Then come the Thanksgiving DMs. What could have gone wrong? So I'm home for Thanksgiving with my family, and I get a message request on Instagram. It's a message from his girlfriend in Northern California. So, do we remember the reveal at my housewarming that they had broken up? No. She had just moved up north to go to grad school. They had not broken up at all. And she sends me a series of DMs that haunt me to this day. And then the aftermath. Instead, I thought I went through all... So he texted my best friend from work. He said, can you get Veronica to talk to me? I don't understand what's going on, but she won't respond to my Slacks. Unprofessional. Unprofessional. Implicating yourself on the company cloud. And she's been avoiding me at work. My friend said no. Please note the green, yeah. He hadn't had an Android. But yeah, I decided after Thanksgiving, I was like, I don't think the confrontation's worth it. He's already done the damage. Me being like, he doesn't care, okay? This man doesn't give a fuck. So I just went full ghost. He would walk by me in the hallway. I was like, don't see you. He would try to talk to me. I ignored him. I blocked him on every platform, including LinkedIn. Thank you. I did one thing right. So yeah, to this day, I actually don't know if he knows that she reached out. It's a mystery, and I'll never speak to him again. I read of the situation, he's deeply demented. There were many other girls at work that he wanted to fuck and did. And I think he's just like addicted to female validation and cheating. So, you guys, what's your diagnosis? I must know.
Well, you know, you're asking us if this guy's a fuckboy or not. I think the question should be, how many years in prison should he do? I think that's the real question here. Yeah. Pretty, that's stage 4 fuckboy, I gotta be honest. It's not curable. It's terminal. That's my 2 cents.
Malignant fuckboy. Yes, I agree. I honestly, I want to set this guy aside for a second and just defend Ultimate Frisbee.
Okay, it's indefensible.
Ultimate rocks. He's making Ultimate seem bad.
100%. And honestly, he probably should have been on more Ultimate Frisbee teams. He has too much free time on his hands to be having sex with all of these women. Get this man in community. Get this man on more teams. Keep him physical. Keep him active. And also, every minute that a man is playing Ultimate Frisbee, he is not recording a podcast. It is only good to be playing Ultimate Frisbee. We're a pro Ultimate room, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to slander that.
Yeah. Can I ask one question, though?
Yeah.
Do you know what Star Wars movie the sheets were from? Was it episode 1 or
because
do we know? Were they
he
vintage?
is truly psychotic if it's the prequels.
Yeah.
No, it was just like a pattern of like the Death Star. Okay.
Okay.
All right. He gets 1 point there. But everything else is pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly a fuckboy, but I for one was glad to hear that he made it to being a husband
A fuck husband.
and a father. This felt like a journey of a man discovering himself. So good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him in the end.
I was gonna say for the cheaters, it's good. They found each other, right?
They
They can no longer terrorize the rest of the community.
That's true.
And that's sweet. That's sweet that
That
it's
is
like,
sweet.
wait, you're an asshole? And you're an asshole? And then they get married? Like,
There's someone for everyone.
there's
you're
someone for
right.
everyone. That's beautiful.
It's actually a beautiful story when you think about it.
Yeah, it's an obvious one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.